2017 Acura TLX. Catch anyone's attention. 2017 Acura TLX. A fine sedan that doesn't try hard enough to catch anyone's attention. Overview: Acura's TLX was introduced for the 2015 model year as a single, ostensibly right-size replacement for both the smaller TSX and the slightly larger TL sedans, with the mission to take on highbrow sport, luxury four-doors such as the Audi A4, BMW 3 Series, Jaguars, and Mercedes-Benz C-Class. With relatively affordable pricing along with plenty of standard and available features, the TLX tries to bridge the gap between those cars and mainstream midsize four-doors. Think of it as the Japanese answer to the Buick Regal, and you'd not be far off the mark. Build your own, rank in segment. What's new? Nothing changes for 2017, but the price of most trims of the TLX have gone up slightly. The prices for the 3.5-liter V6s with the advanced package remain the same. As before, the powertrain lineup is simple enough, with two engine options, a 206 horsepower 2.4-liter four-cylinder and a 3.5-liter V6, each with its own distinct automatic transmission, and the availability of Acura's torque vectoring super handling all-wheel drive system on the V6. The four-cylinder TLX is available in base standard or up-level technology package guises, while the front-drive V6 offers an additional choice of an even richer advanced package option. Each package essentially represents a trim level. The all-wheel drive TLX V6 is available only in technology and advanced forms. What we like: the Acura is a fairly roomy small sedan and can be equipped with the latest active safety features, such as adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and more, for thousands of dollars less than its German competitors. The interior is solidly built using nice materials, and the body feels stiff and does an appropriately good job of keeping road and wind noise at bay. For this review, we drove both a four-cylinder TLX with the technology package and an all-wheel drive V6 model with the advanced package. Thanks to its lower price, the four-cylinder TLX continues to make its case as the most compelling choice, provided you don't desire all-wheel drive. The four-cylinder engine is refined, in the typical Honda way, and places less weight on a TLX's nose, making the car feel lighter on its feet and more fun. The front-drive TLX with the V6 feels front-heavy and is fairly dull to drive, and also suffers some torque stare, while the all-wheel drive V6 is quick, and its torque vectoring helps manage the extra mass and scoot the car around corners. The SHAWD system is effective at quelling understeer, but the driver must have the wit to stomp on the gas mid-corner, at which point the computers take care of the rest, figuring out which wheels get torque. Call it capable if not outright fun. The four-cylinder model and the front-drive V6 come with a nifty rear steering feature called PAWS that turns the rear wheels in the same direction as the fronts at higher speeds to enhance stability when, say, changing lanes on the highway, or in the opposite direction of the fronts at parking lot speeds for greater maneuverability. It also sharpens turn-in response. The four-cylinder TLX's clever 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission incorporates a torque converter between it and the engine, as in a conventional planetary gear automatic, to give the Acura smooth takeoff performance from a stop. It works, as none of the clutch chatter found in competitors' dual-clutch gearboxes is present here, and the torque converter clutch locks up almost instantly. Shifts are as quick and well executed as in the best dual clutches out there. The aggressiveness of the shift strategy can be dialed up or down via the TLX's IDS drive mode selector, or the driver can take over with the shift paddles, and the transmission seems both smoother and quicker-witted in the sportier settings. The same IDS button is found in the V6 model, where it governs the behavior of the conventional 9-speed automatic transmission, which isn't as crisp as the dual clutch. What we don't like: our key quibble with the TLX centers around the rather pointless dual dashboard displays, which can be configured to show identical information but with differing graphics and pixel counts. The bottom display is a touchscreen unit, while the top screen is controlled by a rotary knob and hard buttons located below the lower touchscreen. It isn't terribly responsive or intuitive. Thank goodness there are buttons on the steering wheel, and the only major function unique to the upper screen is navigation, on models so equipped. Plus, it's a generation behind the latest Honda infotainment, which means it lacks Apple CarPlay and Android Auto functionality, But at least the TLX has a real volume knob instead of the finicky touch control common to those newer Honda setups. Despite Acura's history of building sporty, fun-to-drive cars, including the TSX that the TLX replaced and the NSX supercar, the TLX is let down by its slow-grip tires and conservative suspension tuning that prioritizes comfort over responsiveness. Of greater consequence, the TLX is hobbled by its ho-hum appearance and its in-between position in the marketplace. The Acura fails to distinguish itself not only among its primary competition, but also relative to more affordable mainstream midsize sedans including the Honda Accord to which it's closely related. The TLX feels somewhat more refined and quieter, but even with its fancy dual-clutch gearbox, four-wheel steering, and torque vectoring all-wheel drive, it fails to move the needle relative to mainstream family sedans and luxury players alike. Verdict: automotive wallpaper from the same company that sells the NSX supercar.